finally, he takes you down south, and at the south end of...
This is like a school for LGM.
At the southern end, he walks you on, and this is the point where I'm going to bring you. You walk on to what must be the main bridge, and Dr. Atelier says, over there, I would not get too close to our leader. He hasn't been the same since a little while ago. You know, the incident. I promise I will tell you later. And Zero sulks off to leader. And
Leader, he won't let me play with the sword!
The leader, noticing you two on, looks at you guys, and he's got this crazy look. Like one eye is just like a slightly bigger than the other. And he starts floating towards you. And like unshakingly, you know what I mean? Like just beelines it.
Yeah.
Without, you know, very slowly. And as he gets to you, he just kind of stares uncomfortably right, like, into your souls. And it's just, yeah, he's just staring at you. And Dr. Atelier just kind of comes back and says, leader, these are new, you know, volunteers.
I don't like that word.
No, not volunteers. I didn't volunteer for anything.
Birb has
stumblers?
The leader flies closer to you. He has an unusually large head, even for these things, and like a mouth that most of you are aware these things do not have, just kind of like slowly opens up, like drawing a circle in a drawing program, just how it just kind of appears and just expands. And he just gives like a squawk at you. He goes,
that's not natural.
Huh.
Well, that's why he's called Birb, I guess.
You? Who are you?
Me?
He says hi.
Says, Leader Birb. Non. And Birb just kind of like goes back a little bit and squawks again.
Oh, is that why he's named Birb? Because he talks like a bird.
And Dr. Atelier looks at you guys and he says, "Oh, non, he's in one of his moods again. Go quickly to the laboratory. I will calm this down. Go."
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me twice. We're under the laboratory.
And yeah, this is not a patron, but it is a person who is notorious in our Discord server.
I know who it is.
So you guys are in the hallway, and you are free to move about the ship where you want. However, like I said, Atelier has requested you go to the laboratory. So that is the ship. Essentially, it is pretty much just 5 rooms. It is a very small vessel. You saw that there were plenty of LGM everywhere, and there were only 4 Beheeyem. And each of them had names. You were only really introduced, like I said, to Zero, the Doctor, and the Birb. Otherwise... the last person, you didn't really get a beat on. He just seemed to be kind of chilling out in the recreation room.
Oh, should we go to the lab? Wait for the doctor, dude?
No.
Why not? You don't want to go to the lab?
I forgot why we're here again.
You were here because you were looking for Valdis.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
Valdis obviously has been hanging out with these guys, especially Birb.
Unless Valdis is one of these guys. Plot twist.
He could be disguised. Maybe.
Well,
Well, let's go to the lab.
Oh.
Very well. You guys just hop into... You guys walk into the laboratory.
Feeling right now. It's just not like anything about this place.
Dr. Atelier is not in here quite yet, so I'm going to put him off to the side real quick. And the MLGM come up and greet you very friendly. As soon as you walk in, they just kind of float over and just wave pleasantly. They don't seem to be able to talk to you. They seem
Oh, I'm sorry. Beep, boop, beep.
They've got 3 orbs on their hands, a yellow, green, and a red one. Anyway, they just kind of float up to you, and they just start, like, looking you up and down. Now, let me, you still have most of your equipment. Like, they're all in backpacks that you're just carrying. However, like I said, you are still in your gear that you're currently in. So they're just kind of, like, floating around you, just, like, some of them, like, the one goes up and just kind of picks at Jade's hair a little bit, just kind of pulls it here and there.
Okay.
The other one like looks at Lavi and then looks at the girls, then looks at Lavi, looks at the girls, just confused.
Oh, he doesn't understand genders. I don't think anybody does these days.
We're gonna skirt right past that right now. I am not bringing the wrath of that into our game.
I want to look around. I want to see the equipment. Like, I'm not gonna mess with it yet, but I do want to take like my, look.
All right, go ahead and give an int check.
Are we still in our bathing suits?
Yes.
Yeah, that was...
Oh god, that's weird.
She is not paying attention. She's just like walking around all brash, like not even caring. Be like, yeah, what's this doing? This looks cool.
The
And
table
holy
looks
crap,
like boobs, by the way.
like what?
A wonderful observation.
Oh, they do.
God, it's just trying to take her mind off everything, so it's just looking at stuff.
One thing I did forget to
my
mention, a few of these maps were made by a guy in our server named Mick Parker. He was real nice to do these last minute.
Lavi right now is just looking for the biggest thing, like the heaviest thing not nailed down that he can like bench press because he's just bored right now.
Not nailed down or nailed down?
Not nailed down, so we can bench press it maybe.
Okay,
So we might just get under it and just start lifting it up and do some weight training while Jade does all the nerd stuff.
I'm kind of just observing the LGM.
Scarlet just kind of sticks with
Look,
Luna.
Scarlet, they're kind of cute.
No, they're not.
Lavi, you pick up a Pokeball statue. However, this one is really interesting. It's got inscriptions written all over it, and the normal Pokeball doesn't look quite like what you have. Give me an int check.
Yes, Lavi,
Oh,
give it
God.
a check.
No.
Oh my god.
It's not like a
about
normal
right.
Pokeball, obviously, because it's made of stone. It's really heavy and
Stupid.
perfect for deadlifts.
Literally, no. Lavi gets both of them and he uses them like dumbbells. He just starts like one on each hand and just starts lifting them.
All right, Jade, you inspect these computers and they are surprisingly human.
Okay.
Human computers? No, what?
They look like they actually
have
look
stuff-
fairly modern, as if but not only on top of that, they are wired directly into the floor, feeding into the ship.
That's odd. Why would the computers be wired? So they're not like they're not like on a server that's local. They're in the ship itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not just based off like their own thing.
Yeah, they're not like they've got towers, but they've essentially got. What did you roll again? 18? Yeah, they got towers, but you're not sure that all the bits and pieces are in there. It looks like it's just some kind of big fancy adapter rather than like its own individual personal computer.
That's odd. So that means it's all connected to like a supercomputer or something then.
That's what it appears to be at first glance, yes.
Well, I'm assuming it takes quite something to run the ship the way it is. But if I'm curious, can I talk to one of the Elegim?
You can, but you only had really enough time to inspect one thing before Dr. Atia comes in.
Okay, cool.
He greets you again and says, Guten Tag. Sorry about that.
It's okay, bro.
The Zeta hasn't been the same since the incident. Well, he comes and he says, you are very excited about the process, yes.
Yeah. Actually, I was just taking a peek at your. I was just, admiring from afar your little setup here. It's very, very interesting.
He says, good. Now, come down here. I want to show you something. And he approaches these tubes, and inside you can see, it is a tube from the floor, and it reaches about 12 feet high. Inside are a bunch of floating black stones.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, are those the moonstones, maybe?
Is that what the stones sound like?
I didn't do that sound effect. Who did that?
that was Tracy.
Yeah, that was great.
And yeah, they do appear to be those large black moonstones.
I'm curious now.
You approach it even more, and in another one of the, there's rock in this one, but in the third one, you could see a human being.
Oh, is it Voldus? I wonder.
Yeah, you look
Rock,
in, and it does appear...
Rock.
And yeah, it does appear to be Valdis.
Hey,
Ah, no wonder he's crazy.
he's been in rock juice. That explains everything.
He goes, oh, no, he's completely harmless. See, what it is doing is, well, normally, as you may know, Moonstone does not look like this. Since normally it is small and is indistinguishable from most rock in the universe. However, about a month ago, 2, maybe 3 months your time,
About
there
2
was,
months, yeah.
since there was an explosion from your planet. And from it,
Yep.
from it launched just thousands and thousands of, what is your word, radiation into the air, striking our mining asteroid.
That happened, did it?
Oh, what? No, we don't know nothing about that.
It corrupted the moonstone, and it broke it apart, making it fall to your world. And unfortunately, Leader Birb was on the asteroid mining it, and was hit with a full dose. And ever since then, we had to bring him back, otherwise we would have lost him forever. And if we didn't, well, some of us maybe think, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have saved him. It's not been the same.
Oh.
Wait, they were mining a comet that like exploded onto Earth?
Yes, it seems that that explosion from the planet sent up radiation that corrupted the stone and shattered it. There's been a lot of bad that occurred, and we've been trying to just get back home, but in our effort to rescue our leader, we have destroyed our warp drive.
Ah,
yeah.
I see.
Oh, gotcha.
Because a lot of the stones have been causing messing up the minds of Pokemon, and we believe some humans, like that guy you have in the tank there.
Oh no, Valdis, he has been invaluable to us. He goes over and says, he has been great. He's
You've been great.
He's been great. I slipped into Italian. He's been great. He vowed to get us more followers, albeit it has been slow and we've not been able to get them. But we understand he is a great celebrity on your world.
Oh.
Larry just shrugs like,
Yeah, whilst you guys have been talking, Scarlett's kind of just walked all the way over to the thing and she's just staring at it, just like like proper scared, like what the
The
fuck
thing is,
this
why
doing to
do
him?
you need followers?
Oh, we just wanted helpers to gather up all the moonstone. See, not only is it's dangerous to, well, your kind. Well, it is dangerous to all of our kinds, but this is sort of like a flushing machine. It pulls off the radiation, and we can use it for other things. But our warp drive is still permanently damaged.